The Kraythics had ruled the Orion Arm for millennia. 12 feet of rippling muscle, diamond-hard scales, and neural speed reflexes made them the undisputed apex predators of known space. Their hunting grounds spanned 17 systems, and no species had ever successfully resisted their culling rituals. That was, until they encountered humans. The first contact went exactly as the Kraythics expected. They descended upon a small Earth colony on Proxima Centauri b, anticipating the usual terror, the familiar screams, the predictable chaos. Instead, they found empty streets and silence. In retrospect, that should have been their first warning. Unusual, Supreme Hunter K clicked to his brood, their bioluminescent patterns flickering in the alien dusk. The prey typically runs. The answer came not in terrified fleeing, but in the form of precisely placed high-explosive rounds. The colony's buildings, seemingly abandoned, had been turned into a carefully orchestrated killing field. Each structure concealed automated defense turrets. Each street was lined with motion-triggered mines, and every shadow held a human sniper. The Kraythics lost 30 hunters in the first 3 minutes. Krell had never seen such tactics before. Prey species were supposed to rely on natural defenses, speed, armor, or numbers. These humans? They had built their own advantages, crafted weapons that negated the Kraythics' superior biology, and most disturbing of all, they had planned. Fall back. Krell roared, but the order came too late. The humans had anticipated their retreat paths. The very ground beneath their feet betrayed them as electromagnetic pulses disrupted their neural networks, leaving the mighty hunters spasming in the dirt. The surviving Kraythics watched in horror as humans emerged from their hiding spots. They weren't the largest prey, nor the fastest, nor even the most naturally armed. They were soft-skinned, relatively weak, and laughably slow compared to Kraythics' reflexes. But they walked with a predator's confidence, their weapons extending their lethal reach far beyond their physical limitations. "Your species has hunted across the stars," the human commander said through a translator, standing over K-Rel's immobilized form. "Did you never stop to wonder why Earth's history is filled with extinct apex predators?" The humans didn't just kill them. They studied them. They documented their weaknesses, analyzed their hunting patterns, and systematically developed countermeasures. When the main Kraythics fleet arrived 6 months later, humanity was ready. The space battles defied all known combat doctrine. The humans didn't attempt to match Kraythic ships for speed or power. Instead, they turned space itself into a weapon. Gravity wells appeared where there should be none, automated drone swarms overwhelmed targeting systems, and quantum-entangled missiles ignored all known defensive measures. System by system, the hunters became the hunted. The Kraythics discovered too late that humanity's greatest weapon wasn't their technology, it was their minds. Millions of years of evolution had shaped humans not just as predators, but as problem solvers. They hadn't survived Earth's harsh environment through overwhelming physical superiority, but through adaptability, tool use, and most terrifyingly, pattern recognition. Where other species saw impossible odds, humans saw puzzles to be solved. Where the Kraythics expected prey to follow their instincts, humans defied natural law by creating their own advantages. They didn't just fight, they revolutionized warfare with each engagement. The final battle took place in orbit around the Kraythics' homeworld. The remaining hunters had gathered their forces, expecting a climactic confrontation. Instead, they watched helplessly as human ships released clouds of engineered bacteria into their atmosphere, microscopic organisms specifically designed to break down the unique protein structures of Kraythics' biology. In the end, it wasn't tooth or claw that marked humanity as the superior predator. It was their ability to turn any weakness into a weapon, their drive to not just survive but dominate, and their terrible efficiency in eliminating threats to their existence. The few Kraythics permitted to survive now, serve as a warning in human xenobiological archives. Their species entry reads simply, Apex Predator Species. Status: neutralized. Threat level: minimal. Note: failed to recognize that true apex predators don't simply kill their prey, they extinction their competitors. In the years that followed, other spacefaring races would learn to recognize the signs: empty colonies, unusual silence, and the terrible certainty that somewhere in the darkness, humanity was watching, analyzing, and planning. For in the vast tapestry of space, a new truth emerged. Earth had never stopped producing apex predators. It had simply produced its final, most perfect version. Humans didn't just join the galactic community, they rewrote the rules of predation itself. They proved that the most dangerous hunter isn't the strongest or the fastest, but the one who can think, adapt, and overcome. The one who can turn their very weaknesses into strengths. The stars still echo with the lesson of the Krathiks in the cosmic food chain. Humans don't just occupy a niche, they engineer it.